Hello, peace-loving Americans and peace-loving everybody worldwide. I want to take a few minutes and point out something here in conjunction to the Lion airline that crashed on the 29th. I did some research here on the airline company, and this airline company has received in its history, according to what I'm finding, has had a total of 9 bomb scares. Now, the last bomb scare that happened with that airline took place in Jakarta, Indonesia, back in May 27th of this year. 11 people had jumped from the plane after someone said on the plane that there was a bomb on the airline. And 11 passengers jump off the plane and end up injuring themselves. Okay, now this took place, the last one took place on May 27th, 2018. Okay. Now, moving forward, but I want to, before I move forward here, I want to point out something that was very interesting to me was 11 passengers injured after the fake bomb threat causes panic on Lion air flight. It's pretty strange that the 11 got injured. And then we have 11 that was killed in the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting several days ago. Okay. And then there's been a total of 9 bomb scares that has happened with Lion Airlines. So I see a 9/11 here. Also, as I had said, it was May 27th that the last bomb scare that Lion Airlines received. Okay, so it had been the 27th day of that month. And then this crash that happened was on the 29th day of this month. So you know, you can see where I'm going with that. Okay, now a witness, not an eyewitness, but a witness on this crash that happened on the 29th said that he heard an explosion just right off the beach, which would be in the area where this airline supposedly crashed, because the airline crashed just as it left Indonesia. So it was just getting off the land and over the water when this airline had went down. So a witness, Indonesia resident witness, says that he heard an explosion. Okay. What I'm wondering is, did this airline go down with it just being a technical issue, or did this airline go down and explode because of a bomb? But what I wanted to point out is that I'm noticing things are happening on certain numbers. Okay, 11, 13, such as this plane that went down. They said it went down 13 minutes after takeoff. Well, of course, 13 is a satanic number. Okay, so you know, we're seeing 11s and 9s. If you pay attention to this stuff when it's happening, these things are happening on certain numbers. Okay, now, so I just wanted to bring this out to show, you know, going back and doing some research on the history of this airline, particularly. But again, you know, we have 11 passengers here that end up getting injured on the last bomb scare with that airline. Then it just by chance happens to be 11 people killed in Pittsburgh with that terrible tragedy that took place when the shooter went into the synagogue shooting up Jewish people. Okay, so this is definitely worth noting and paying close attention to these events, terrible events, and when they happen, what is the date that these things are happening? Okay, so there was a expert that made a comment a few days ago, I think yesterday, that he thought this was a bomb that went off on the airline. So just continue to pay close attention to this, and just see what other developments take place.